my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. I'm definitely glad to have you. And today is Etsy shop share day, and I actually have two things to share with y'all. I'm releasing some new digitals today, and these digitals I used in my newest journal that I'm also releasing today. So first, let's hop onto these digitals, and then I will share the journal. Okay, so these digitals were first inspired by her. I was just on my computer playing around, and I created this digital. And I loved it so much, I thought, you know, I want to create a whole entire neutral package that can be used with anything. And she was the inspiration. So I'm going to share these with y'all. So there's lots of them in portrait, and there's also lots of them in landscape. That way you can do any number of things with them. These are called, this package of digitals is called Wistful Memories. And you can now find them in my Etsy shop. Wow, I didn't realize I had so many here. I'm going through them. There's a lot. I haven't counted yet how many there are because I have not yet listed them in my Etsy shop, but I know that by the time that y'all see this, they will be in there because I'm going to do that right after the video. It's my first set of ephemera, 4 tags, 8 smaller tags, some tickets, and some fussy cut pieces here. I don't know which way to hold it because you know, we also have the chandelier going in the other direction. And then 2 mini file folders. Okay, hope that y'all like those and that you'll find a lot of wonderful uses with them. I actually have another idea of what I'm going to do with them. Okay, I'm going to look through my camera just to make sure that I'm centered. Okay, up just a little. Alright, this is my newest journal and I love her. The shell of this is a vintage book, and I wanted the book to really shine through in this project. Rhonda of Joy Junktique inspired me to allow the book to shine through with one of her projects that she did. So I was like, I'm going to, it doesn't look at all like hers, I know, but she inspired me to let the book shine through. So this is the cover. Let y'all get a close-up. Bunch of bead dangles here. I love the look of that book. All right, let's go in. All right, come on, Dangle. There we go. All right, so I lined the inside with some of my shimmer, well, this is the non-shimmer stenciled coffee dyed paper here, and I made a pocket with a piece of lace that I have, and in the pocket I've got these. It's also lined with lace here and here, and I've used my ephemera. I think that turned out so cute. A little rusty paper clip with some lace, and in it just a couple of pieces of ephemera and writing space. Got some piece of the book here and a couple little pieces of applique there. I think that is adorable. Some wallpaper. Throughout this, y'all will see the digitals that I just showed y'all. I'm not going to point that out. Y'all can see it. Got a really shimmery dangle here. I love that dangle. And I've used a lot. Like I said, I wanted the book to shine through, and I did a video on how I joined the pages using the old book. And that's what this journal is. It's made out of the digitals and this book. And I just put what I consider to be a lot of the book's character in here, and I love the way that that's salvaged. I think it's gorgeous. I forgot that I did use my shimmer stenciled digitals in here as well. Okay, I've got one of my pieces of ephemera on a book page. Another piece. I just think that that's just so special, the book pages being used like that. This was actually a, was it 1st through 4th grade? 2nd through 4th grade curriculum book. And it's just full of adorable things. A shepherdess and her sheep. Some appliques, one tea dyed, one not. Got some piano, embossed piano paper in here. I love that. Alright, y'all just saw one of these digitals, and I printed this out in a 5x7, and I've got it lined with the softest lace on the world. This has to be, y'all. It is so soft, and I have just tucked so much fabric and lace all in it and on it. Little antique button, vintage button. And I think that that's just beautiful. I've got a piece of shimmery fabric here. I think that is so pretty. A little girl and her kittens. Piece of glue there. There we go. All right. So y'all see that even though there's a ton of goodies and so much eye candy to look at, there's also plenty of space to write and put your own creative touches on it if you wanted to do that. If not, yeah, you don't, it's chock full. You don't have to. All right, this pocket I made out of lace, and I did a little fussy cutting on the magnolias that y'all saw in my digitals. I just got some little cards here. Over here, I've got a really pretty applique. Love that applique. I don't know if y'all can see all the sequins and everything. Y'all excuse me pulling off the strings of the hot glue. I know that I'm always doing that, but it annoys me. I can't just leave it. I try to get it off as I go, but you know, sometimes you miss, and I certainly do. Here I've made a belly band, and it's just loaded with pieces of the vintage wedding dress that I like to use. And we've got a sparkly little piece of heart bling there. And we've got this journaling card. I love that. Love that. I made this image a long time ago, probably about almost 3 years ago, and I thought that she was just perfect for this kit. So I pulled her in, altered it a little bit. A couple of tags with some cute lace. This page, we've got some squirrels, and I gave the squirrel a tail with a piece of applique. A big fancy tail. I had to do that. I don't know what inclined me to do it, but I saw this, I saw that, I was like, oh my goodness, it's a squirrel's tail. A plush, fluffy squirrel's tail. In the middle of the signatures, where I have the signatures bound, I did put a piece of lace there just for decoration. I separated the signatures a bit because I wanted to give the book room to expand as I stuffed it full of stuff, and it seems to have worked. I'm going to have to use that technique later. Here, attached to this lace, we've got a pin with some vintage pearls and buttons. Y'all, I do not call anything vintage or antique unless I'm sure that it is. There are lots of things that I use that aren't, and they're beautiful. And then there's things that I use that are, you know, and I just like to point that out for those of y'all that are interested. I've got some Braille paper here. This is actually part of a nursery rhyme. Got another card, a little 5x7 from my digitals, backed with some pretty lace to match. Got some tissue paper, pretty applique across it, and a piece of a collar. Oh no, y'all need to be hanging out, not in. Get out. And y'all, when I attach the pearls to this page, look at the back of my camera. Yeah, okay. When I attached the pearls to the back of this page and turned it over and saw how it looked against this, it made me so happy. I love it. Oh, excuse me. You're supposed to be out too. Oh. How sweet. How sweet. Robin Redbreast. And got a little bulb pin with some vintage pearl and button. How cute are these paper clips, by the way? Little male, some ribbon. Here's one of my digitals. with some lace pieces. I think that is just so pretty. Oh no, didn't put it over the page. There we go. I used this and I did not glue it all the way down, but because I mean I wanted y'all to be able to see that like that as well. And it has sequins all over it again. I don't know if you can tell it, but this reminds me of a chandelier. And this page is made with, partly made, not all of it, but a lot, the crystals that you see are from a chandelier. And I just thought that was really pretty. Alright, it's 2, I'll just slide that back up under. A tag with some dangles. And another one of those mini files. I think these are so cute. And in here I've got a piece of ephemera with some glamour dust sprinkled. And just a pretty little journaling card. I love the mini file folders. I do. And this mini file folder here is actually from another kit that I've yet to release. I'm still working on it. But I just had it printed out and I thought, I'm going to put it there. I like it. And last page, I did the last page. It's very similar to the first with my shimmer stenciled coffee dyed paper. And the pretty little gold lace pocket. And a pretty little tag with a silky, smooth feeling button. Some satin. Alright y'all, that is it for this, and I thank y'all so much for watching. If y'all are interested in the digitals or the journal, check my Etsy shop. Y'all take care. Bye.